Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I am the Max a Few Trades. In the last part, we began our brain-teasing adventure, and I more or less got through the first chapter. We're on chapter 2 now. The first one was surprisingly quick, all things considered. And I may have managed to get myself through things so far, but, you know, that really don't mean too much in the grand scheme of things. Now do it. Oh, hey, sorry. Wow, can you imagine living in such a massive place? I'd get lost on my way to the bathroom. But what I'm really looking for, the garden's big, but there's not much to look at here. It's very lame. I'd wager this stream connects to the river outside. Probably. I'm just looking for coins, bro. Okay, I guess there ain't no coins. Then we're just gonna head on inside. We're gonna go on in. Why not? Oh, dear God. Who are you looking at? Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. But before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Jesus Christ. Please do not be taken aback. I don't think Layton will ever be taken aback by a puzzle. I think this is just his life. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Okay, if I have to. To move a match, hold it by its center and drag it. To rotate a match, touch one of its ends and drag it. I see. Okay. And now I'm left to ponder why I'm being taught this. What puzzle are we going on about here? One porta-pooch? One porta-pooch? What's wrong with the pooch ports? The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. Well, that is a very generous description. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over? Holy crap. Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident? All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. That is very weird. How am I supposed to... How would I even know what a dog looks like after it's been run over? And I can only move 2? Okay. Well... What? I mean, like... Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I could realistically portray with this method. Like... Okay, like, if a dog gets hit by a car, unless they had, like, a freaking Mad Max blade bumper on it or something, it's gonna still be in one piece, just smashed. It's morbid, but I guess that's what we're doing here. So, I mean, I don't know, do I just... I mean, I can't... Like, I feel like moving its head pieces, or its tail piece, or whatever, serves no point whatsoever. So all that's really left are its legs. Do I just make it look like its legs are shattered? But that wouldn't really be like, that wouldn't really be a specific, like, pose or something, right? Like, I imagine there has to be, like, a very specific, like, arrangement that it needs to be in order to be accepted as, like, correct. So then... What could I do? All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished. Okay. Well, that would tell me that what we're seeing here is the dog from its side. I mean, obviously, but okay. So you want me to be portraying this dog from a different position? Like, from a different angle, I guess. I guess I have one idea. Something, like that? You know, it's kind of like splooted? like I don't know, like if you smacked a bug on a windshield or something? Again, morbid, but what else am I supposed to realistically do? Alright, well hey, for better or worse, here we go, I guess.
That should do it.
Was that any good? Apparently it was!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That was the only thing I could even think of. I don't know how else... That seems a little obtuse. I guess you really do have to just read through, like, the instructions a couple dozen times, I suppose. The car flattens the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. And also to, you know, watch out for cars. Amongst other things. Alright. What an incredibly morbid puzzle to be given in this exact situation. Why did she do that? That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Now please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Adalia, Eka, and company waiting. Okay, cool, I guess. Sure. You got anything else you want to say to me before I get out of here? You got another puzzle? Please make your way to the second floor. Okay, you don't got nothing else to go be doing or saying to me. I understand. Could this be another Reinhold family portrait? You know, it's kind of scary because it's like, yeah, go ahead and click on stuff. Look for hint coins. But at any given moment in time, anything I could click on might activate another dreaded puzzle. Maybe we only should only be doing the... Oh. I'd be quiet. Oh, Lord, I'm so fat.
Oh?
Smug.
Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume.
May
It's
chance.
an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Yenny?
No!
Luke!
No! Come back, sweetie!
Luke, I don't think you even frigging tried to stop that cat. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? This is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Ah, you seem like somewhat of an insufferable type. I'm sure you're going to give cat owners a wonderful name. Then again, I suppose we did just see a dog get pancaked, so I guess maybe this game just isn't fond of animals in general. Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochie pie, my baby. Matthew! Oh my. Alright, we've got all sorts of peoples just all over the place. Alright, let's talk to this lad first. Madam, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. This is why you gotta close doors when you enter the room. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, madam. Perchance he did not care for the cat and wanted it to run away. The mystery is afoot. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madam. If you were referring to that white cat, I saw it run out the door a moment ago. What? What, did you not see it run out the door? It ran right between Luke's legs, just went bazoom. And you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, Layton didn't. Luke did. You should be blaming him. Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run about from time to... You fool! She is not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia? That can wait. Can't you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her, and you didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat. The nerve. Who do you think you are? Layton then backhands Luke. How dare you? How dare you, child? Be kind to all animals! Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Namely, you did. I'm looking at you right now, Luke. I'm staring right into your eyes with my beady ones, and I'm judging you. I'm judging you harshly. Madam, If you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please hurry. In my experience as a cat wrangler, and I have much experience as a cat wrangler, you should really just kind of let the cat come back to you of its own accord, because there's literally nothing more pointless on this earth than to chase a cat. They are faster than you. You will not catch them. Doesn't matter if you get them in a corner. They will zip right through you. It's not going to happen. You might get lucky, but you're just going to get clawed. There's no point in trying. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Well, hopefully all the doors to the house are closed at least. I suppose. The fugitive feline! Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search St. Mystery for the runaway feline. Wait, am I actually gonna have to go outside? Is that a thing? Also, oh boy. Pay no mind to how much time passed. I left the game running as I was making sure that my files were in order. Ugh, that's gonna be inaccurate. All right, well, let's talk to Lord Fatass over here. Oh, good lord, I'm so sweaty and fat. Dahlia sure is fond of that cat. I assume that you're the famous Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon. I'm very fat. I am one of the people who originally requested your services. Oh, dear lord. So fat. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. She is extraordinarily vicious. She will stab you if you do not meet her needs. It is a very gruesome sight. All right, well, what about Professor Snivellington over here? My name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. Therefore, I am contractually obligated to be a complete and total ass. My father is the little brother of Gordon there. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. Dignity to that, isn't there? But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton? I thought you'd have more presence. But look at you, made out of rectangles with dotty eyes. Disgusting. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. Ah, hell. It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, they shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. Oh, glorious. All right, what the hell do you want me to do? Oh, no. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within the circle is a rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line AC? Okay. Well, 5 inches, 5 inches. Then, assuming that the A keeps going that way, I guess, it goes that way. I mean, these would be the exact same, I would imagine. Because that's how circles work. Otherwise, we're dealing with ovals. And you don't want to mess with ovals. They'll mess you up. Then... This... It's weird. On one hand, I feel like I know it, but I feel like I know it too fast, and I'm second-guessing myself. It should be, yeah, assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal AC?
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay. I was so suspicious of being able to get that. Oh my god, I was wincing the whole ass time. Yeah, no, the diagonal line AC is the same length as the diagonal BD. BD is the same length as the circle's radius. Yeah, okay. Diagonal line AC is the exact same length as diagonal line BD. BD is the same length as the radius of the circle. So once you figured that out, the only thing left to do was add 5 and 5. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much gave you everything right at the get-go. That's why I thought it was so confusing. It appears that you're the real deal, Professor. You can do math. I apologize for doubting you there. It seems you're quite the mind for puzzles. Do not presume such things. But how unfortunate that you must waste your time on one of these ridiculous cat chases. They happen all the time, and every time the cat slips out, Lady Dahlia causes the biggest fuss. Well, I'm not going to say that that doesn't remind me of somebody I actually know in real life. Less said about that, the better. Don't even bother trying to talk her down. The best thing you can do is just go and find that cat. If you're as bright as they say, you should have no trouble tracking down one little cat, right? Perhaps, maybe, perchance, who's to say? Not I. Not I! Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. Are any of those paintings of a cat, Luke? If not, I don't know why you're bothering me with it. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's the late Baron Reinhold pictured there. Yeah, makes sense. But what about this one, Professor? I don't know. Wife younger, a daughter? Who could this pretty girl be? Ah, now who's staring at women? The two portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at the portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. And where instances do she be? Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. I mean, not particularly. Would you care to take this old frame with you? You want me to what? It's used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, now all that's left of it is this small scrap. What? The painting option has been added to the trunk. You can assemble the fragments of the old painting here? To access the painting, touch the trunk to open it, then tap the painting icon. What an incredibly weird thing to suddenly throw on top of everything else. This is a piece of that old painting, then. How interesting. That is weird. That is very weird. But okay, I guess I need to, like, run around town to find the cat? Do you have any idea how incredibly pointless this would be in real life? I'm terribly sorry, Professor. I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. I feel dreadful asking, but would you mind taking a quick look about the town to see if Claudia is there? Oh, don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case. All right, then. Backing up. Backing up. Oh, hey, there's the cat. I found her. That was easy! Woo! Professor, there she is. If you go anywhere near that cat, it is gonna bolt. And away it goes. Drat, she ran off. Yeah, we can't stop now. Let's give chase. Yeah, chase a cat. That's gonna totally work out. What the hell? Some kind of devil just chilling out on a bridge? Cough hack. Blast that burns. Looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mystery, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shoveled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy, just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine! Alright. I mean, I thought this guy looked almost generically evil, but apparently we have some sort of diabolical rival. What was the name of, Sherlock, sorry about that. What was the name of Sherlock Holmes' rival? Now I have to look it up. Hang on. Sherlock Holmes's rival. I know he had one. Yeah, that's a TV series, but it's not what I care about. Or his main enemy. Moriarty! That's it. There we go. Moriarty. Yeah. He's the Moriarty of the situation. That's pretty neat. All right, well, back it up. There you are, and then we still got this dude just chilling. I don't need any of that. Back it up. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep on... Oh, wait, we can go inside rooms now, I guess. Hello. Everything in here is caked in dust. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But they have some hint coins in here. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I feel pretty good about that. I'm walking into a trap with this one, but this candle looks insanely suspicious. I already see it. Look here, my boy. This exquisite extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Of course it has. Of course it has. Why the hell wouldn't? Okay, well, at least it doesn't look like it's a hard one. Okay, 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an opening window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back in on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? Okay, well, the answer can't be 7, because that's just... That's pants on head easy. No. So what's the trick? What's the gimmick? What? I am suspicious as hell. What are you trying to... You're trying to get me to say 7, but it isn't 7. Okay. I'm gonna say that the answer is 3. Because 3 of the candles will have been blown out. And that means that they won't melt anymore, and all of the other ones will. So how many candles will you have left? You'll have the only ones that didn't melt. That's your that's your gimmick. That's what you're actually looking for, that you're trying to trick me into thinking you're not.
Well, here's my guess.
I ain't gonna fall for it.
I did it! Yes!
Goddamn, there we go. Hell yeah. That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candle that remains in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Try and trick me. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. I do kind of like the things that this game is kind of teaching me, actually. It's like, okay, all right, second guess everything. Ask every question imaginable. The bread and cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow. Well, I mean, some people enjoy an aged cheese. It appears that no one is working in the shop. Did we steal the candle? It's gone. That candle is heckin' gone. Wait, hang on a second. Yo, I saw that little thingy-me-do. I saw that thing trying to hide away. All right, where the heck's that cat? You two. Help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. I still haven't found my friggin' chin! What seems to be the problem, sir? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, that chowderhead... Oh, what are we talking, like a Three Stooge up here? We could Mo Howard up in here, made off with only a bridge crank. Oh, dear. So you mean to say... You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one is getting in or out of town. I mean, we could break the chains and just have the gate be open. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. That would be because your red hat is over your eyes. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? Oh, yeah. I found this doodad on the street when I was out looking for my crank! Got any idea what it is? It's a strange gizmo, all right. Like a badly damaged rapier or something? Oh. The Gizmos option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, and then tap the Gizmos icon from here. Try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. Friggin' what? Found the cat again, that was easy. Alright, hang on, let me look at my trunk for a second here. Reconstruct the Gizmo. What? Some kind of mechano dog? The Gizmos you've gathered around Saint Mystery are all lined up on the touchscreen. Tap 1 to snap it into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? A robotic dog, clearly. That's a secret. Well, it's a very bad secret. But alright, yeah, I guess there's its tail, alright. I suppose. It's even got some kind of mechano tongue. And this is some kind of golden apple? How does that relate to everything I am left to ponder? Interesting. We've also got this painting. Touch a piece of the painting to go to a touch screen, to a screen where you can place your selected piece. You can also enter the placement screen by tapping the yellow arrow at the top of the selection screen. Return to the selection screen from the placement screen at any time by tapping switch. Move pieces on the placement screen with your stylus. Grab the piece in the circle that appears to be slide to the pieces around. Blah 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 blah. Have you ever done a Jiggy and Banjo-Kazooie? It's that. Just do that. When you put the whole painting back together, something good will happen. God forbid you'll ever know what. It's a corner piece, is it? And I'm just gonna slap it there for now. There you go. And we're out. And we're out, because I'm gonna just tell you right here and now, the odds of me finding all of those pieces seems pretty goddamn unlikely. So I ain't even gonna pretend. Anyway, found the cat. Cat's gonna run. Ah, Fluffy, check. Purple bow, check. Sullen expression, oh hell yes. No doubt about it, that's Claudia. Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Haha, yes. I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. I didn't even know that was a thing! I guess we're learning so much about these two. Well, go right ahead then. That kid's about to fail. Here, Claudia. Here, girl. No. Rawr, I'm going to murder you! Ah, yeah! That's what you get, Luke, you little dumbass. Luke, are you all right? I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined. Well, she is a rich girl, and she's gone too far. Anyway. Now who is this chucklehead? Why is your head that shape? Why would you be birthed this way? Yarn. Yeah, I saw that cat. She almost scratched out your eye. Help catch her, you say? Nah, I ain't doing that mess. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I read a book about them once. They are much too rowdy. I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us in which direction she ran off to? I saw that killer scurry off westward. She had fangs the size of daggers. No, she did not. She had fangs the size of cat teeth. They're not that big. I was expecting Dad's like, I will only tell you if you solve my puzzle. Like, God, I don't wanna. Oh, I almost forgot. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. I was certain I saw an inn near the entrance to the village, just south of the plaza we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging. The cat can wait! Very well. Back it up. And in we go. Alright. You got any, hint coins up in here? Yeah, you do. Ah, beans! Look, a hidden puzzle. God damn it, why? Okay, number 112. What? Whoa, we jumped ahead. What? Uh-oh. A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and it is entitled, My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist, which he very easily could have been, and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Move the different sections of the picture around with your stylus. Touch the arrow icons to rotate picture sections. When you've formed the answer, tap submit. Well, this doesn't really feel like a puzzle in the traditional sense. So it's about, like, shifting the pieces around to make it look like something else? What could that possibly be? What? Alright, I can sure make this painting be upside down. That certainly isn't helping. I'm just freaked out by the fact that it said number 112. What happened to every other puzzle in between? Okay. I do have to wonder why it can't just be the painting of a narcissist. But no, I get it. I get it, like... Okay. I need to, like... somehow create a different image by connecting the pieces together in a different way? What in the hell are you talking about right now? Whoa! Alright, well, you know what? I've got hint coins. Unlock a new hint? Sure. This is a 50 pick rats one, so it's like a super challenge, right? You're looking for an outline of the artist's lover. Yes, you read that correctly. Search for her silhouette. I didn't even consider... Oh! Oh! Okay. All right. Hang on, though. How am I gonna know? How in the hell am I gonna... No. It would make infinitely more sense for that, because it like raises upwards. But by doing so, I've created this. Ah! Okay, hang on. We might almost be onto something here. Hold up. That looks like a silhouette to me. Yeah?
Well, here's my guess.
It didn't look all screwed up and jumbled or nothing. All right.
Yes.
Okay. What an incredibly terrible tribute to your beloved. That's atrocious. How would if no one can see her, then you're not tributing anything to anybody. That's right. The silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in this painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her, or for himself. Who the hell knows? Maybe the silhouette is just a freaky deaky kawinky dinky. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let's go find some more puzzles. That is not what we're here to do, child. We're here to find a cat, technically, I suppose. I think I smell bread baking back there. I do love me some fresh baked bread. All right, what's your problem? Oh my goodness. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the inn at St. Mystery. We're the only inn in town, you know, so you're gonna have to give me your money. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Oh, good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? No. Oh my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get you 2 normal rooms ready for as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. So long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. And that could even be a bale of hay. I don't give a damn. Oh, yeah, about that. Oh, what terrible luck. You see, all the beds are out being refinished. But don't worry. Mama Beatrice is gonna take good care of you, too. I'll even drop the nightly rate. Well, that's nice at least. The inn option has been added to the trunk. The inn in a puzzle. Wait, the inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where you want to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry too much about where you first put an item. And one of your rooms is too full to take on new items. The item will go to the next. Is this just some sort of decorative thing? Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like home. It's a lacquered stool. Well, Luke's gonna need something to sit on. There you go, Luke. Okay, that's weird. This is a very weird. You can place furnishings you've collected in either Luke or Professor Layton's room. Use your stylus to move an item. When you move an item, it appears on the top screen in the room in which you placed it. The actual location of an item within the room is decided for you. Both Luke and Professor Layton will comment on how the furnishing of the rooms is coming along. Your goal is to arrange the ideal living space for both of them. What if I don't care? You can check how they feel about their rooms by tapping their icons on the touchscreen. Each time you obtain a new item, you'll be asked which room to put it in. You can always go back and change the layout of items so you don't think too hard about their locations. If you get a new item when one of your rooms is full, it will be sent to the other room for the remaining space. When both Luke and the professor are completely satisfied with their living quarters, something good will happen. We won't tell you what, though. It's none of your goddamn business. Nothing here but floorboards and walls. How dreary. What about you, Luke? There are a few things here, but it's still sort of empty. What a dump. Yeah, nobody's really particularly happy about this, are they? So, no good. Yeah, they both hate. Nobody's happy about this stool. Man, this sample of furniture is no good. This stool sample, if you will. It's garbage. I don't know why he even bothered giving it to me. We'd better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor. As if I wasn't about to do that already, Luke. Good God, do you take me for some sort of imbecile? I've been solving puzzles since before you were frickin' born. Man, that guy is very angry at clouds. And I ain't talking about the strifeful kind. Oh, I have just had it this time. I think I'm gonna explode. Like a water balloon filled with rage. Well, you are the right shape for it, aren't you? What's that? Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Lend me an ear, will you, guy? There are these 3 bozos in town who we just can't stand each other. It's so bad that none of us want to see each other's ugly mugs. But at St. Mystery ain't a big place, right? Sometimes we cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam! Time for a screaming match. I sure do wish we could find a way to keep from bumping into each other in the mornings. Well, hang on now, you look like you've got a good head on your shoulders, and it carries a very large hat. Do a guy a favor and help me with this. Oh God, you want me to like plan out your routes or something? Oh, cool, it's worth 50. Fun. Draw a path between one man's home and his work by connecting matching blocks. The catch is that these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure that none of the paths touch. To make a path, all you need to do is tap a block and start drawing. Okay. So I need to arrange all of these so that nobody ever ends up going the path that intersect. Okay. And I can clear this stuff? Hang on. Like I can just go like that? Okay, well. Until proven otherwise, B. And then... Okay. Interesting. Like if I want A, go like that. But then there's literally no way for D to get by. At all. Unless... like so. But then there wouldn't really be much of an option for C at that point, would there? Interesting. I'm just kind of doing this for the sake of doing this. Don't mind me at all, okay? I'm just kind of experimenting. Wait, did I already figure something out? I think I did. Hang on, I think I might have actually just did it.
Luke?
Well, all right then. I was just kind of bullcrapping around to see if anything worked. All right, cool. Done and dusted. That's right. Now those guys don't even have to look at each other. Good job. I'll be goddamned. Oh, thanks a million, guy. I can finally get to work without blowing my stack or exploding like a horrifyingly disgusting meat balloon. Also, side note, dude looks like Ernie from Sesame Street. I really mean it, Pally. You're a lot smarter than you look. Thanks for implying I look like an idiot. I mean, I am an idiot, but still. Oh yeah, let me clue you in. See that big old mess of a tower behind the town square? Take a tip from me. If you want to know what's good for you, you'll stay away from that thing. It is condemned, and it's gonna fall over at any given moment. All right then, I'm off. Thanks again, buddy. And I got a strange gizmo for my troubles. Ah. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I must have, like, missed puzzles by now, right? So, like, let me check my puzzle index. Let's see, like... yeah, like I didn't find puzzle 8 or 10 or 12 and 13. And then there's everything between 20 and 112. Jesus. All right, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, find everything, but I can sure try. Hey, I didn't even mean to do that. I just wanted to talk to this old person. Hey. All right, what you got? What you got? I'm sorry to trouble you, madam, but have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Oh, yes, it ran over that way toward the park. And may I ask, what are you planning on doing with it once you find it? Well, the general idea was to give it back to its owner. I don't really know what else you could even fathom on that one. What? We're going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat, and she asked us to bring it back to her. Ha ha ha! And you're going to try and catch that cat bare-handed? Oh, good heavens. That's a bit naive, don't you think? This lady gets it. Listen here, cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? I've got some old fish bones around here that I'm sure the little thing would go wild over. I'd be happy to give them to you if you solve this mother-hubbin' puzzle! Alright. And it's a 30. We got a 30. Ooh, hello. 7 prize-winning pigs are lazing about in a pen. To make sure the pigs don't fight with each other, you've decided to section off the pen with 3 ropes. 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below and separate each pig from its neighbor? Remember, not even a snout or curly tail can sneak over each partition. I see. Drag the stylus from one point to another to draw a line. When you're finished sectioning off all the pigs, tap submit. Okay. Let's see here. Ignore the Discord noise you definitely didn't just hear as I close it down. There we are. Okay. Well, couldn't I just... I mean, I don't know, that won't work because it's in the way. Hang on, no, I could, like this. Like so. We don't want anybody getting even mildly touched. There we go. Yeah, no, the main issue was going to be, like, the middle ones, because then I could just do that. I mean, it really, really sucks for the pig in the middle, but I guess I'm not trying to be accommodating to all of them. I'm just trying to keep them all away from each other. And if that's the goal, then, well, there you heckin' go, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
I dare say I do believe that we just done and did it!
Another puzzle solved.
Woo! All right. Good job. You made a lot of pigs very happy. Except for the middle one. He's absolutely miserable. He literally cannot move whatsoever. Oh dear. I must say, I'm very impressed. It wasn't actually that hard. Here you go then. Some fish bones as I promised. Good luck with that cat. Generally the cats like to eat the fish, not chew on the bones, but okay. Oh, now who in the ever-loving hell is this lass? I see you're not designed to be utterly horrifying to the eye. Tee-hee-hee. This guy gets so worked up that he turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb. No, you have nothing to do about anything, apparently. All right, well, then what if I go in here? Oh, look at these freaking nerds. What are they even trying to do? What are you even trying to accomplish?
So I hear you two are into puzzles. I can tell. It's obvious from the way you're oogling these coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right. There's a puzzle in these coins. Have a look.
Not for nothing, I'm having a lot of fun voicing all of these random designs. Is it weird to actually feel like if I really, like, honestly tried, I could be a halfway competent voice actor? Sometimes I wonder that. Anyway, in the drawing below, 10 coins are arranged to form an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, but can you get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins? Well, yeah. Move coins around with sliding them with your stylus when you're satisfied with the position. Well, like, this is like nothing, right? I could just do this. I mean, you guys have played with coins too, right? Like, making shapes with like a bundle of coins. I've done that. That's a thing. That didn't even... I was expecting someone so freakishly nerdy to provide me with something at least, you know, slightly more difficult. And that was nothing at all. That's right. The interesting thing about this puzzle is the way the whole triangle changes shape with the simple shifting of a few coins. The trick is to think about the corners on the first triangle, then it's easy to see the changes you need to make. Yeah, you know, I just make them into squares and stuff, and... I don't know, saying it out loud, it sounds kind of weird, but yeah, no, I played with coins. It's a thing I've done.
Yep, it's just as I thought. You guys are a bunch of puzzle nuts.
Okay, I'm really gonna have to ask you to not call me that, though.
St. Mystery's full of puzzle lovers like you two, but not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back.
Is that a threat? Excusez-moi? Ayo, give me all your hands today in your Chevrolet. Thank you. And that's the way to leave this place. That didn't want to do that. I mean, I shouldn't be avoiding puzzles. Hey, this is your first time here, isn't it? Well, if you're looking for a warm meal and a hot cup of tea, find somewhere else. I ain't got neither of those things. Strange. It should be so empty if the food's as good as you say. Interesting that you'd point that out. Hey, now, boy, there's no need to be snippy. That's just how the restaurant business is. There are times when the place is packed and times when things are quiet. It was always the lunch rush, but how would I even prepare for food for the rest of the day? That's a fair point. Oh, and speaking of preparation, I've got myself a little problem on my hands. You see, I've got to divide this 8-quart pitcher of juice into 2 equal portions. That sounds... oh, no. However, for the life of me, I can't seem to find my measuring cup. I wonder if there's some way I could do it using these 5 and 3-quart pitchers I found. Oh, all right. Well, it was fun while it lasted, everybody. Uh-oh. Here we have an 8-quart pitcher filled with juice, an empty 5-quart pitcher, and an empty 3-quart pitcher. The pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 8 quarts of juice so that both the 5-quart pitcher and the 8-quart pitcher are each holding exactly 4 quarts. Touch a pitcher to pick it up. To move its contents, tap the pitcher where you'd like the liquid to go. Cool beans. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I don't freaking know. I don't have the slightest damn clue what you want me to do for you. Alright, that's just kind of... just doing things like that. We don't want that. Yeah, get that full of 3-quart... wait, whoa. Hang on, I think I did it. I think I did it by messing around. You want them to both be 4, right? Woo! There was no rhyme or reason for any of that.
Has an answer.
Woo! Hey, if you're not going to punish me for doing something like that, that's how I'm gonna figure it out. If you keep at it long enough, you're sure to come across a solution just by boom, 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 booming around. The shortest possible solution requires 7 moves. I don't know how many moves I did, though. Oh, but I guess I don't really care. These liquids distribution problems have been around for ages, and have even been spotted in Japanese texts from hundreds of years ago. Yay! Oh, so that's how it's done. Kind of seemed like you were just kind of making it up as you go, but I'm sure there was a method to your madness.
Oh, what little he knows.
Anyway, thanks a lot. If I ever have troubles like this again, would you mind if I call on you for help? I'd rather you didn't, but I mean, I guess I can't stop you. I suppose I can't stop you from trying to ruin my whole ass day. Anyway, I've got more gadgets and gizmos aplenty, so let's just slap this mess all up in there. There you go. I'm building a robot dog for some godforsaken reason. That's right, folks. We're making Goddard up in here. Okay, well, that was cool. This doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. Well, then I guess we're just gonna get out of here then. Let's see if we can get that cat. After I look at this jug, apparently. I thought there would be a hit coin inside. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. How many puzzles has this man heard of? And why does he remember all of them? Anyway, bottle full of germs. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. A glass jar holds a single germ. Doubt that. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Huh? But I don't know the size of the jar. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2. 1 minute after that, the 2 become 4. 4 become 8, so and so. At this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill... Wait. A single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in an hour. But if you start with 2... If I start with 2, I mean, you'd think that would mean it would cut it in half, but that doesn't make any sense. Well, wouldn't that mean 59 minutes then? Because we're just skipping 1 step, right? I think the bamboozlement here is trying to make you think, well, if you have 1, then you get this with this, but if you have 2, then it cuts that time in half, but that's not how it works. You start with 1, it takes 60 minutes no matter what. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute intervals to get more and more and more. So then it's got to be 59, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, but that sounds right.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah, okay.
Saves the day.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to trick you. The answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ to split into 2. Therefore, starting with 2, instead, we'll have 1. We'll save you 1 minute. Okay, all right. Just spot on. Excellent job. This jar is actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? That's disgusting, Luke. What the flying hell? I just told you it's full of the nasty. It's full of the nasty sauce. But my boy, it's covered in grime. What's this? Something's hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Oh dear God, I regret sticking my hand in this, Luke. Oh my God, get the hand sanitizer. Luke, get it now, get it now. Oh, wait, Luke, reach a hand in and see what's inside, will you? Oh, it's a painting scrap. I still find it intensely funny that the Layton's like, all right, hey, Luke, how about you shove your hand in there? I ain't doing it. Hell no, I ain't doing that. What kind of lout just throws garbage wherever he pleases? A scum lord. A lord of the scums. Anyway, sup, cat? You want to maybe chill? Professor, there she is! Quickly then, use the fish bones. Just sort of toss them at her head, I guess. Here, Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. Meow. We've done it, Professor! Here she comes! And then, here comes the interception! Now we can head back to Reinhold Manor. Oh, wait, no, the cat's just chill. Meow. Meow, I'm a cat. Meow. Meow, they're a cat. Meow. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah, to the yeah, to the hell. Here, having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Deliver that cat a sappa. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating St. Mystery? As much as I'm going to ever, I suppose. Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location in town as the story progresses. But, oh, I was like, well, tough luck, jackass. I guess you're just going to miss them forever. But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. Oh, cool. So what you're saying is there's absolutely no excuse on earth for me to not do all of the puzzles, because eventually they end up in there. Cool. Visit often to track down puzzles you passed up and work toward completing every puzzle in the game, but I don't want to. I'd rather not. Wait, what? Puzzle sent. Oh, 5-card shuffle. Apparently I missed my chance for 5-card shuffle. Oh no, the horror, the horror. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor, oh, it's simply awful. Come quickly, please. Has there been a murder? What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we brought her back safe and sound. Oh, well, Madam will be very happy to hear that. But this is no time to worry about a cat. It's always time to worry about cats. Just hurry upstairs, right this way, please. Lord Faddington. Stabbed 72 times in the chest. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then? The name's Chelme? Chelme? Inspector. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case. If this is about Claudia, we've brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby. Mama missed you so much. I'm a cat. What's this cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense. We were out when this crime took place and don't know what's going on, you stupid lout. Could you please fill us in? Sure, random civilian. There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. Was I actually right? Was Lord Faddington stabbed a bunch? What? Who was murdered? The victim was a resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold. Was that the guy? Simon was... Oh my God! Approximately 2 hours ago, I received a report that a man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Upon arrival at the scene, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. Nani. I see. And the cause of death? Stabs? 57 in the chest. I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. I literally wasn't here, bro. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Oh, your ears clogged? You deaf? Didn't I just tell you those details are classified? All right, everyone, I'll be... This guy's keeping in for... He's not as much a leaky faucet as Gumshoe is, it would seem. I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. And let me make this clear. Under no circumstance is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone. Ah, heck. The parallels to Phoenix Wright continue. Now I am under investigation for murder. Ain't that just a massive bummer? All right, well, be that as it may, we got ourselves through some more puzzles. I'm doing okay. Just gotta stay positive, stay motivated, keep it going. Feel the funk, I guess. I have no idea. And maybe, just maybe, everything will work out. Hope you've been enjoying yourselves. I will see you all next time, where, well, I don't know how long it'll take for us to figure out the murder. I don't know how much of it is the plots, you know? Like, is this something I'm going to be solving almost immediately? Or is this going to be something that's going to stretch, like, the entire game? I have no clue. We'll find out soon enough. See you all then.